Hello and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast on the SpittyCraft server. This is episode 23 or 24, I can't remember. Anyways, I'm standing with my batteries and let's fix this view. They are full, every single one. That's a lot of power. So first of all, I actually have on me my blocks that I want to place for this business. I just need some scrappy stuff that I can place, like cobblestone. So this will go here. Okay, the fusion reactor will go like so. Yeah, that's okay. Now where these other blocks are, I'll just break one of these. This is where the fusion coil goes. And since don't want to make a mistake, I'm just going to use the wand of equal trade. And there we go. Whew. Coils no. Why coils no? Coils yes. That just took a little while to update. Okay, so you see there's two different sides on this fusion reactor. Two of them have the circle and two of them have the square. So this is your output, the square side. The input is the circle side. And then the cells are put in on the top and on the bottom. The empty cells can be removed from any side. I'm just a little overwhelmed by the presence of this thing. I want to charge it up right away, but I better not, just because I want to get some other machinery going in here, and also to plan out like some of the circuitry that I need. Plus the supply from this set of MFSUs, I need to turn it off so that like I'm not going to drain them down while the fusion reactor is running. While the fusion reactor is running, the batteries will charge, but when it's not running and I want to restart it, then I reconnect it, that sort of thing. So also we need to hook up some cabling here. And across the front. Now what I plan here is to have I have these industrial electrolyzers and an aqueous accumulator. Okay, I picked this spot here for my aqueous accumulator. Just gonna, I got a 3x3 hole around this spot, and that's where the conduit's going to come out. There we go. Now, also have a MV transformer. Place like so. So this will power my industrial electrolyzers. And these guys I'm going to have probably not entirely sure which side I should have everything on. I think say like the power on one side, the water on the other side, and then you supply empty capsules from the bottom, and then you remove them from the top, or remove them from the side. Yeah, so actually my power line could go on the top. Something like that. Is this filling? Yep. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to put all these down, but maybe 4 to start with. I'm going to get some materials just to make sure I'm thinking the right thing. Okay, I pretty much have to get running, but when I was messing with this, this is what I found that seems to work so far. Throw the canisters, and they go in from the bottom, and I don't think it has enough. It needs 5 to like get going. Yeah, they're both started, and this will pump items out when it's done. It's a slow cycle. Okay. Right now I don't have any inventory attached to it, but this is just for testing anyways. So we're given 4 hydrogen cells and 1 compressed air cell. So I'm going to need an extractor to get rid of these compressed air cells, because they're useless. Man, they hold a lot of water. Okay, I'm going to take a break for now. I'll probably resume the same recording and see you after that. Okay, I'm back, and this is a couple days later, and yeah, my whole reactor room is pretty much done. I do apologize. My audio and my video got corrupted, and it's pretty much unusable. Sometimes I like to dub over it, but because this is such an exhaustive process, I decided not to. So what I want to do with this little part is to explain what's going on here, and that way that you get to know the system. So I was starting with my aqueous accumulator, and then here I have the industrial electrolyzers. If you look at the use for still water, you can make hydrogen out of, and compressed air out of still water. all you need is empty cells. So this line here is where the empty cells come back in after they're processed, and here these gated wooden pipes will pull the hydrogen out. So here's an example of the hydrogen coming out. So then the next step is to further refine it. So you look at the hydrogen cell, and the use for it. You can get deuterium out of 4 hydrogen cells, and you get empty cells in return. So over here, these are my industrial centrifuges, and there came out a deuterium cell and a couple of empty cells. So these will go along. Also, as a byproduct, you get the oxygen cell. So what I did here is on the black line, the oxygen and the helium cells will go into this extractor, because that's kind of like the waste component that I don't use, and I want to get the empty cells back. And then from here, this switch separates the deuterium and the tritium and the empty cells, and the empty cells can go back in the industrial electrolyzers. We'll just watch these ones. So here's what's left from the refined hydrogen, and this is coming back for further processing, which I'll explain a little bit after. And then the empty cells here go back into the electrolyzers, and then here comes some more. We'll just watch these as they go by. I'm trying not to move around too much so that you can like really pay attention to what's built here. The reason why I'm using like just plain old stone pipes here is, you know, by random chance they'll fill up the machines. The closest ones will get filled first, and these later ones will also get filled as well. Let's see what's running here. Can't tell. What's this one? Can't tell. So with the deuterium cell, there's 2 sitting in here. From my line going back up there, I have a diamond pipe here, and where the deuterium is being stored in this chest, there's a 50-50 chance deuterium can go this way or this way, and then if it goes here, then it goes for further refinement. So we check out the use of deuterium, and it can be further refined. 4 deuterium cells can be made into 1 tritium cell. So because half the cells are coming back here, can I reach this? I hate hover mode. I mean, there we go. So yeah, we got quite a bit of deuterium cells, and not about half as many tritium cells. So sometimes you manually have to take out a few of these and fill them manually into these slots. Not a big deal. There. So that starts a reaction there. So when hydrogen turns into deuterium, it goes up this pipe into that diamond pipe here, and there's the 50-50 chance between white and green. So white being the chest and green going this way. If white is full, then they all go down to green for further refinement. And the only other route is yellow, where that cell just there that you kind of saw the tail end of will go that way. Did one just come up here? No. Guess I'm imagining it. Yeah, there's no other cells handy here that I could show you. So this is basically the fuel generation system for the fusion reactor. And right now the fusion reactor is off. Hello and welcome back. This is MrEarling and another new day of recording. I'm with my fusion reactor, and I just wanted to show what I've added. First of all, we have a new matter fabricator on this side, similar to that one. Also, if you can see up there, I put a couple relays on with the fusion reactor. That way I can stack the fuel that's going in. Right now the relay is empty and the reactor has like a lot in there. I think it holds an extra stack in reserve, so not really easy way to tell which is which. So still have the same number of electrolyzers. I have 4 LV transformers and a second row of centrifuges. So this is just to make sure that all my cans coming back have somewhere to go. These ones way over here are almost never running, but that's okay. It's just there just in case I need it. Just to make sure I don't have any power lag issues, what I did is I color coded both of those wires. So there's red on the left side, green on the right. That way you have the least number of conductors in a single line. So this is 32 EU per tick, so I'm just trying to limit the amount of power loss. Not that it really matters, but just trying to make it lag free as possible. Oh, one other thing I didn't notice, but maybe if we can see here. No, not coming down. Oh, here it is. So we have 2 cans in here. One's yellow and one's empty. And I didn't notice this before, but you actually make helium cells from this tritium and deuterium reaction. So what I've done here is added a diamond pipe that filters out the helium. Because I really don't care to keep that much of it, I put this chest here with about 4 slots free. Yeah, the helium goes in there. When the chest fills up, it has this alternate route that goes back to here, and then I have it set on this diamond pipe that the helium will go into this one. Very occasionally I have one of the cells go flying out because it has nowhere to go, because there's only one inventory slot for this extractor, and there's not enough room to put a hopper on it. I guess I could put a hopper on it, but I'd have to lower it down or do something else with it. So yeah, all the empty cans go back in for reprocessing, like there. same as before. I just love talking about it because it's mesmerizing. When I was talking to my wife about it, I was like kind of speechless because it was just staring at the cans going around. So for my SpittyCraft crew who are interested in making UU matter, when you find this thing in the initial state, it's probably the fusion core there will say like empty 0%. These blue lights will probably be on. That means that the two matter fabricators are connected down there. So first thing you do would be to turn these off so the blue lights go off. I'm just going to leave them on for now because it's in the middle of a cycle. And then you turn on the green lamp, which basically charges up the core. So you'll see this number here rising up, and then these numbers are going to go down because that's the batteries down there feeding into the fusion core. And then after you get to, it's actually not 45,000, it's 40,000 EU, the reaction will start. And so what you do, I've been zapped by this thing so many times, but if you kind of like perch over here, you can see the relay down there and the relay up here. Could put something nearby. Actually, another safe way to do it is just to fly up on top here, click the bottom relay and this top relay. You can get zapped, and really don't recommend staying anywhere near the reactor too long, because even here I could get electrocuted. So yeah, you basically want to load the yellow deuterium on top and the tritium on the bottom, although it doesn't really matter because you can put the cells in any order and it'll work fine. And then basically when it's running, you keep the green off, you keep the red. You can turn the red on to recharge the batteries down there, but it's not really all that necessary because I have all those ultra hybrid solar panels. So they'll fill up pretty fast on their own. So I almost never use that. It's just between toggling the charging on, and then when the fusion reactor is running, you get that yellow sun symbol on the side. You turn the charging circuit off and then turn the matter fabricators on. And I put a little platform here so you can like get a little bit more closer to the matter fabricator, see how it's doing. The number screams along pretty fast. Go over here, see this one. Yeah, it's ticking out at the same rate. So the maximum voltage our EUs predict this can take is 8,192 or something like that. Anyways, 4 of these high voltage transformers can do 2,048 per tick each. So then you put 4 of them together and then you get your total of whatever it is, 8,192, I don't know. So yeah, see, here's a helium cell that burst out. One thing to note about this, the coils on top and this like big fat superconductor wire is being within 1 block proximity of it, even though you're not directly touching it, will kill you. So don't touch it. Oh, here comes the helium. And then right behind that's an oxygen. So one of these is going to go flying out. And it's going to go all the way over there. Pew! So I don't really know how to keep the cells from like shooting out of there. I have to thinking of like changing all these on top to diamond pipes. But okay, that's enough for the fusion reactor for now. I wanted to go in and talk about my spawn house with the bees, and we'll see you over there.